Today I'm gonna make a creamy sausage tortellini soup, and what I love about this recipe is I can make it in one pot. So I'm gonna use my Dutch oven today, pouring in a little bit of olive oil and then starting to cook 1 pound of Italian sausage. And then I'm gonna add 3 cloves of garlic as it's finishing up cooking. This is an easy way to make an Italian meal that is creamy and delicious. You can put different types of greens in it. So here I'm adding 3 tablespoons of flour. It's going to thicken the sauce. So my meat is pretty much browned, and at this point I will add 1 teaspoon of dried basil, and then we'll add the oregano. It's just going to be 1 teaspoon of oregano. Add those Italian seasonings in. Alright, so salt and pepper to taste, and then I actually had hot sauce to this, so 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. And that's kind of the secret ingredient, along with this dried mustard that I'm about to put in. So I put half a teaspoon of mustard powder, and the mustard powder and the hot sauce I feel really give a unique flavor to this recipe. Alright, just a pinch of salt here. This recipe should have had a yellow onion in it, and when I went to go get my yellow onion, I only had 1. For some reason I always keep more around, and it was rotted, so I almost didn't even make the recipe because I feel like it's just not the same without the yellow onion. But then I just decided to go ahead and give it a shot, and it still turned out delicious. Alright, I added 5 cups of chicken broth and then 4 ounces of cream cheese. Just make sure your cream cheese is softened before you put it in. Now this is going to be half a cup of whole milk. You could also use cream if you'd like. I just used raw whole milk. That's what we had on hand. And then I stir it and add some cheesy tortellinis. So I added 9 ounces of tortellini to this, and then 2 cups of green beans. My other options that I throw in if I don't do green beans are 2 cups of kale or spinach. Can kind of change it up either way. Alright, and then I'm gonna add red pepper flakes at the end. If you don't like it too spicy, you won't want to add too much of this. If you love it spicy, add a lot more. This meal pairs wonderfully with a glass of red wine. And we are eating outside tonight. It is a beautiful evening, and I might garnish these with some tomatoes, just sliced cherry tomatoes in different colors. So that is my creamy sausage tortellini soup.